Hey guys, I'm back. Hello, today we are in for another day of cooking. And these days I'm moving toward a more dessert kind of, thing. But anyway, cooking. So today, if you know boba, that's great. But some people call it bubble tea or tapioca pearls. There's a lot of names for it, but I like to call it boba. So today we are going to be making boba. But at Asian markets or just markets, you might find these kind of tapioca pearls or boba that says ready in 5 minutes. And it has instructions on the back, but if you follow the instructions on the back, you're gonna ruin it, 100% sure. So today we are gonna teach you how to make these 5-minute tapioca pearls into boba that tastes like the ones from Boba Time or like boba shops. So let's get ready. So the ingredients you'll need is, of course, the 5-minute tapioca pearls or boba. So each one of these is 250 grams. And we're going to do the rainbow one, and the black one, so it's going to be 500 grams in all. And we also need 1/10 of the boba you are doing. So if you do this, it's tiny. So if this is 500 grams, then we need to do 50 grams of sugar. So yeah, we got 50 grams of sugar right here. We also need 4 times the water for the boba. So if it's like this, then we need 4 more of these. So yeah, a lot of water. And we also need something to mix in. Bowl. Oh, amazing. So because this is 500 grams, I'm gonna get to boiling 2 liters of water. So, okay, so sorry, but this is unusually loud. It's some boiling water here. Well, not boiling yet, but steaming. Okay, so I'm gonna put these to the side for now and focus on the water. Sugar, go away. Dingy. Now wait for the water to boil. Okay, so now the water is boiling. You have to put the tapioca pearls in when it is boiling. Do not put it in when it is not boiling. Do not put it in when it is simmering. Thank you very much for understanding. Okay, now I'm gonna open this and then pour it slowly in so the water doesn't, fly everywhere. Okay, here we go. Let's do this side. There we go. That was surprisingly satisfying. Okay, now we're done with the black. Okay, let's put the rainbow in. Here we go. Oh, you can see the colors. Cover the black with the white. Dye black. Oh, some of the pearls are already rising to the surface. And so it doesn't stick to the bottom, I will slowly, lightly stir it. Wow, look at that. There's some white ones, pink ones, green ones, blue ones, purple ones, yellow ones, black ones. So many colors. I'm an evil witch brewing a potion. Yay. So we're gonna, after putting it in, we're gonna leave it to boil for 20 minutes. Again, never boil it for 5 minutes. It's not true. You have to boil it for 20 minutes. Okay, so, whoa, they're already swelling, but, okay, so I have a 20-minute timer. Let's go. Once it starts boiling, you turn on the timer. And then you'll start to see them, like, starting to swell up. Like, oh my gosh, they're gigantic. Okay, let me get it down to half the heat. And so I'm gonna leave it alone for 20 minutes, but once in a while, just stir it up, okay? So I will see you in 20 minutes. Okay, bye. So it's almost been 20 minutes. There's only like 10 seconds left. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. Okay, let me turn this off. So I'm gonna turn this off now. And then I'm gonna like mix it for a few minutes. And then you are going to close the top of your pot and then let it simmer for another 20 minutes. I know it takes a long time, but it's totally worth it and it's delicious because you can eat this, you can put it in the fridge and then eat it like 10 to 20 times. And this second 20 minutes is very important because the last 20 minutes it was just brewing on the outside. Now we need to brew it on the inside so it's like all chewy and supple. It tastes like boba from the boba shops. So I hope you try it and I will see you again in 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
So it has been approximately 20 minutes and now it has been simmering for 20 minutes. So I am gonna dunk it into a bowl of ice cold water. And one important fact that I will give you is instead of being just cold on the outside and just hot on the inside, it's better and it's more chewy if you let it cool down all the way to the core so it's more chewier. All I have to do is basically put the boba in here, put some ice cold water in here and let it soak for about 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Gotta cool it down a little bit so I can touch it with my hands. Just a little bit. But still hot. So when you do this, it might freak you out a little bit at first, but it might feel a little bit like frog eggs, but you'll get used to it and it's like really satisfying. Okay, now for some ice cubes. Actually, it turned out quite nicely. Look at the purple. Yes. So do you see how it turned out? It's like jiggly like frog eggs and look, listen. It should sound like that and it should be a little slimy after you touch it. Okay, so we need to take all the water out. So we're gonna like keep shaking it. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it into this bowl and add the sugar. But honestly, you can add any kind of sweetener like maple syrup, honey, but I'm just sticking with the simples and adding sugar. So let's just, okay, let's put that away. And now, time for the sugar. Sprinkle it. Remember, you only need 1/10 of sugar compared to this boba. You have to mix it while pouring it in, but I only have 2 hands, so you got to keep mixing until the sugar is all melted. Just gonna just keep mixing it until the sugar is all dissolved. It's gonna be really sweet, so you have to put it in like a smoothie or something. But I guess you can try it. And the sugar, when it like starts to set, it makes it more slimy so the boba doesn't like stick to each other. And it makes the boba not taste like nothing and makes it taste sweeter. So you need sugar or a sweetener. So when you're done, it should look a little bit wet, and when you pour it, it should have this like this. I am gonna sample one. I want a white one. It's already turning sweet. It's so chewy. Okay, now I am going to tell you how to store this. So you can use zip bags or you can use these kind of bags. I'm gonna use zip bags. So about 1 spoonful like this is for 1 person and I have a lot. So I'm only gonna put 3 spoonfuls into each bag. 1, 2, 3. And if you lay it flat, then it's easier to break into pieces and put into your smoothie. So yes. So I'm gonna seal this and then and make sure there's no air inside. Gotta kind of So make it into and make sure nothing's overlapping. There's no boba on top of each other. Just spread it out like butter on bread, like this. So no overlapping and no on top. So put this away and I will continue. And the last one, I will just use this kind of bag. So because there's a little bit left, I'm just gonna dump it in here. So it should be like this. And then if you're using this kind of bag, flatten it out like the zip bag. And then get something flat or like this. Just split it in half. You can do it with your hands too, but it's easier with flat stuff. And then we do this, and then fold it in half. And then you just freeze it. So yeah. So for kids, it's good with any kind of smoothie, milkshake, or milk. Adults can also eat it in milkshakes and smoothies. But my dad and mom prefers iced coffee. So if you're an adult, you can put it in coffee. You can basically put it in any drink you can imagine, except for water. That would taste disgusting. But so you get the idea. I have to explain to you guys how to eat it when it's frozen. So what you basically do is you snap it in half, the amount you want to eat. You put it in some water up to the point where it stops. And then you put it in the microwave, spin it for 2 minutes, and then drain the water, put in cold water, wait for a minute, drain that water, and then pour it into the cup. If I talk too fast, you can rewind and put on the play speed. But remember, 2 minutes of microwave. Boba, water, microwave 2 minutes, out water, water again, pour it out water, and then into drink. I know it's a long process, but it works. So I'm just gonna go with simple for today because you guys are maybe beginners. So today I'm just gonna make tiger tea boba. It's not actually tea, it's just called tiger tea. There are some tea ones, but we're kids, so I'm just making tiger tea. It's just basically milk, syrup, boba. So let's get started. Okay, because there's only one serving, I'm just gonna do 1 scoop of boba into the cup. I didn't freeze this, so I don't have to go through that whole process. And we also have this, which is brown sugar syrup. And I'm gonna pour this around the rim of the glass. So carefully. Like that. It can be a little messy because that will look more natural, like tiger stripes, like this. Isn't it pretty? And then we need to put in the ice. I'm only gonna put in a few cubes. Yeah, all the way to the top. Then I will pour in some milk. Just do it with the little flourish if you're doing a cafe to make it. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty? Doesn't it look like tiger stripes, honestly? And then for the final touch, a straw. Oh, and this is not a regular straw, it's extra thick so the boba can come through. If it's too thin, then the boba won't come through and it will choke and then you can't even eat your smoothie. So look at it, admire it, love it. Look at this. Okay. And also, this is very good, and my favorite animal is tigers, so I really like it. Okay, let me try it. First, you have to mix it so the syrup gets in the milk, and the boba, and mix the boba at the bottom. Just like at the cafe. Now let me try some boba. It's really chewy. So sweet too. It's really like the ones at the cafe. This tastes exactly like it. I used to go there every Friday after school. It does take a long time and effort, but it is totally worth it because you can eat it over 10 to 20 times and it is delicious. And I hope you try out this recipe, you share it with your family and friends, and I hope you click the notification bell and the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.